Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat. Thank you for joining me today. I like to read dark and weird books, even better if they are queer and or translated. I usually don't do that many hauls in a year, but I've gathered a little 10-book pile here. So some are from the Ob shops, and some I bought new, and some were given to me. So I'll chat about that. So first, let's get into the books that I bought new. First two are like not anyone's surprise. So I'm building out my English collection of Twittering Birds Never Fly. So I got 1 and 3, and then I have 6 and 7. I have the full Japanese, but I'm working on my English collection. Fun fact, number 2, volume 2 of this cannot be found anywhere. Literally no. In German, yes. In French, yes. In English, no. I don't know why. It doesn't have a super sexy cover. It doesn't have anything that would get it barred. It hasn't been in publication for years. So if anyone ever sees Twittering Birds Never Fly in English, volume 2, you send me the link and I will buy it immediately. Thank you so much. After that, I got Bad Cree by Jessica Johns. So it says, when Mackenzie wakes up with a severed crow's head in her hands, she panics. Only moments earlier, she had been fending off masses of birds in a snow-covered forest. In bed, when she blinks, the head disappears. Night after night, her dreams return to a memory from before her sister's untimely death. A family lakefront campsite long obscured by a fog of guilt. I was really intrigued by this because I'm pretty sure it is Indigenous Canadian with tons and tons of crows. And corvids are my favorite birds. So yeah, this caught my attention in the shop and I needed it. Actually, I realized a lot of them have red covers. Because the next one I got is Come Closer by Sarah Gran. You will have seen this if you watched my Shorty September TBR. This is about someone who might be having a mental breakdown, or she an unreliable narrator, or something horrific happening. I love stories like that. So this is highly recommended to me before. Also, people that I watch on BookTube have loved it. It is short. I was gonna say and sweet. I don't think so. I think it's horrific and scary, and I like that. And yeah, I needed to get this. Next, Diary of a Void, which is also on my Shorty September TBR by Emi Yagi. This is about a Japanese woman who is kind of the office coffee woman, and she's sent on errands and she feels like they don't respect her and they don't see her as an autonomous worker. So her solution is to pretend that she is pregnant so people will respect her more, and I do not think things go to plan. I found out about this from Jen Campbell and saw it in the shop in Dimmicks in Melbourne, and I thought the cover was very cool. Yeah, so I could not resist it. And now we are getting into a little triad of books that are queer biblical retellings. I am so about this year. I didn't know this was what I needed until we got here. So let's talk about The Saint of Heartbreak by Morgan Dante. This is on my TBR for Shorty September as well. This is an retelling of the fall of Judas into hell paired with the devil. And I need to know. I need to know. Also, the cover, rightfully terrifying. It looks like Dante's Inferno. The other two are a series by Raphael Nicholas. I was given these for Mother's Day, which was awesome. This is Angels Before Man and Angels and Man. So we'll talk about this one first. So just look at this cover. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So this is a pairing between God's strongest angel, Michael, and Lucifer, who has fallen. So get ready, buckle up. And then the next one is Angels and Man. Here you go. Look, gorgeous cover. So gorgeous. There we go. A queer retelling of the Watcher's Flood, which I actually wasn't familiar with. So it says, the angel Azazel is miserable in heaven in the aftermath of Satan's fall. The angels live in the reconstructed ruins of an old utopia. He sees opportunity to earn back the Lord's favor. On earth, the Watcher angels arrive to lecture on God's love, but the love of a human soon begins to seem much warmer. So, angel and human in this one. I just think these are so stunning. Like, look at that. Look at them. So beautiful. And I also do believe that they have illustrations inside. They totally do. Look. Look at that. So cool. So yeah, one of my favorite classics of all time is Paradise Lost, which, go figure. Go figure. And then the last two I have to talk about, I got from an ob shop in Brisbane. And I got two books, 10 Planets, short stories by Yuri Herrera, who also wrote The Transmigration of Bodies. He is a Mexican writer, and he writes like dark and gritty. And these are sci-fi short stories, so I'm interested to see how he does dark and gritty in space. The other short story collection I can think of is A Planet for Rent by Yoss. That was wild and crazy. I still think about one of those chapters even now. Horrific. Anyway, very much looking forward to this because I've liked this author before.